Anger. If there were a system to rank negative emotions, thoughts, and feelings, I would place anger near the top. If not handled properly, this emotion can bring a great deal of harm to your life and the lives of others. In a worst-case scenario, it can ruin or utterly destroy your life. Anger is one of the least productive and one of the most dangerous emotions of all. It is harmful for you and to whoever may be the object of your anger. Anger is also one of the most difficult emotions to control. Some are prone to feel anger more than others. It can be the harmless kind where one is seething inside and lets off a little steam and then forgets about it. They may think to themselves some disparaging or derogatory remarks about the person they are angry at, and then forget about it. This is the mildest reaction. The next step up the ladder of anger is to give someone a dirty look, mouth some curse words under their breath, which the other person doesn't normally hear. You might give someone the bird or other derogatory gestures. If they have cut you off in traffic or did something else stupid while driving, we may sometimes have a sudden burst of anger, which subsides rather quickly, knowing we have all been guilty of some of the same things we get angry at others about. Then there is a more serious kind of uncontrollable anger, where common sense and reasonable thinking just go out the window. This happens in many cases where the people know each other. This can involve people who are married or in a romantic relationship where love and passion are part of the equation. Some words or actions will spark anger. As the disagreement or argument escalates, so does the anger until it becomes uncontrollable and gets out of hand. I admonish anyone in this situation to just take a minute to think before they act. We have seen domestic violence cause serious injuries. In some cases, it has turned deadly. It is usually because someone did not or could not control their anger. In fact, I believe the numbers will show more murders are committed as a result of domestic violence than any other single reason. And then, there are individuals who unleash explosive fits of anger without warning. These are individuals who have no regard for life or limb. The consequences of this uncontrolled anger can range from a physical altercation to serious harm or worse. Those dangerous people with that kind of anger are arrested and put in prison for committing these crimes. I would venture to say, if you could interview all the inmates who have committed violent assaults, 75 to 80% would admit they committed these acts because of their uncontrollable and explosive fits of anger. If asked, most would say, "I just didn't stop and think." If they had, they would not be incarcerated today. I am sure the question most inmates ask themselves every day is, why did I do such a horrible thing? I destroyed my life and the lives of others because of uncontrolled anger. Again, this comes back to each of us always striving to have a better understanding of ourselves and what we are capable of. We must remind ourselves every day to keep our cool and think before we act or react. Uncontrollable and explosive anger can only have two endings. One is bad and the other is worse.